This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The give to the left side. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Look out, he's got room. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on third down. They'll try to run for it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On fourth down, going to the air. Going deep. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's fourth and short, fourth and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But fourth and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. And tackled there by the defense. A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Has to get there to move the sticks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Toss sweep right. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. We'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. LSU right back to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. The extra point here would tie the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Right down the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. Finds a spot in the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Under fire. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
And that's a good idea for this defense. I would be covering him too because he's already had a day's worth of yards. The big play out wide, man, they are finding him and he's making productive plays. So good job by this defense recognizing that guy's not beating me anymore.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He wants to go deep. Caught at the 25. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Firing to the end zone. And they won't make the connection. Looking to make a big play there.
And the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
To the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. After the flag, distance for a 1st down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. He's looking to pass. Into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a crease, it's Young. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. The give to the left. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown Tide!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll call for the fair catch here. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off-play action on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. And they won't make the connection going for the play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Makes the grab. It's Durham. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Here's the pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. To the air, it's Simpson. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Touchdown, Bama! They punctuate the chance for the trip to the end zone. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Ncaa. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. about to kick off to get this game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Quick toss to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off?
He's going to fire deep. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Looking for the goal line. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. They'll run it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Decision coming up here. I'm kicking a field goal, though, David. First drive of the game, you want to pay it off and just put some points up on the board.
Well, and see, I'd go for the touchdown because here's the thing. I'm going to make them go the length of the field, almost 100 yards, even if I get stopped. I'm starting this game aggressive.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting to run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man coverage, and that's when you want to take advantage of that coverage. But the defense doing a really good job on the back end that time, being in position, forcing the incomplete.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking downfield on first down. Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy in the offense?
Quarterback may change this route. The play-action fake. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running into the open space. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. On the move at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not...
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. On the line, deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout. And these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Smith. There he goes. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Extending the play. Slings it downfield. Rolls it in. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Peoples. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. He's got it on the run. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Wants to throw. It's Ncaa. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to go up top on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch on the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Oh, it's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's loose. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Great job by the defense. The ball's thrown, the ball's completed, swarming to the football, knock it out, and then guess what? Be there to scoop it up, run it back to the end zone. Huge play by this defense.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw at Simpson. He'll take the deep shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama!
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
Fair catch called for and made. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. To the air, it's Simpson. And as he throws, incomplete. We had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Oh, he wants it all. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown Tide. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Might be looking to run. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive going to the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Alabama pushing the tempo.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers.
Going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Back to throw, it's Ncaa. Going downfield for the big play. Runs it up to 25 in stride. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Jumped the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Got his man quickly. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Floating away. Working on the right. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Looking for a huge play. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Play the analytics here. You go for 2.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And how about the philosophy of this team? Aggressive, aggressive, and more aggressive. You got the lead. You're winning, right? And you don't have to kick an onside. But I'm kicking an onside. And they get it. Nice aggressive mindset, and it's rewarding.
Moving away from pressure. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
Back to pass, it's Ncaa. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have...
Turning it on! Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first.
Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. adjust the pattern. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Under fire. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab.